All right, let's shift our focus now. Canada and Mexico are on edge as US President Donald Trump is set to slap a 25% tariff on imports from both countries, the deadline being Saturday. Trump says he wants stronger action to stop illegal immigration and the flow of fentanyl into the United States. Now, Trump has also threatened a 10% duty for Chinese goods on the same day. Similarly, over the drug, there were hopes that Trump's tariff threats were a negotiating strategy, but White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt has reaffirmed that tariffs against the three U.S. trading partners will be imposed on Saturday. She said, and I'm quoting here, "These are promises made and promises kept by the president."
I was just with the president in the Oval Office, and I can confirm that tomorrow, the February 1st deadline that President Trump put into place at a statement several weeks ago continues. The president will be implementing tomorrow a 25% tariffs on Mexico, 25% tariffs on Canada, and a 10% tariff on China for the illegal fentanyl that they have sourced and allowed to distribute into our country, which has killed tens of millions of Americans. These are promises made and promises kept by the president.
Beyond the three countries, Trump has said the tariffs on chips, oil and gas could arrive around the 18th of February. Without specifying which countries he would target, he's also vowed to impose higher duties on steel and aluminum and eventually copper imports. As he prepares to slap levies on China, Mexico and Canada, Trump has now said that he's absolutely going to impose tariffs on the European Union as well in the future. He added that the bloc has treated the United States terribly. But the White House has said that Trump has not made up his mind about a timeline for implementing tariffs against the European Union.
The European Union charges us 20% plus a VAT tax, called a VAT tax, very similar. And it costs us an absolute fortune. We are treated so badly. They don't take our cars. They don't take our farm products, essentially. They don't take almost anything. And we have a tremendous deficit with the European Union. So we'll be doing something very substantial with the European Union. We're going to bring the level up to where it should be. And if you think of the European Union, then you go to NATO. It's largely the same group of countries.
Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has called this a critical moment and vowed an immediate and forceful response if tariffs go into effect. He warned Canadians to prepare for tough times as 75% of the country's exports go to the United States. Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum is taking a more measured approach, saying her government will wait with a cool head but opposes the tariffs, warning that they will hurt both economies and drive up prices for U.S. consumers. North America's economies are deeply linked through trade deals, and its successor, NAFTA and the successor, the United States-Mexico-Canada Agreement or the USMCA. The largest sector by far to be impacted by the new tariffs would be autos and auto parts, which accounted for $129 billion in imports in 2023. The supply chains of the three members of the USMCA are heavily intertwined. Mexico and Canada account for more than 50% of all auto parts exported to the United States. The next biggest categories to be impacted include electric machinery and equipment and fuel and crude oil. Beverages and spirits like tequila, mezcal and beer are also up a substantial portion of U.S. imports. With Trump's deadline just hours away, uncertainty and tensions are running high. Amid the anticipation, U.S. stocks erased early gains to close lower on Friday. The Dow Jones Industrial Average closed to 0.8%, while the S&P 500 finished 0.5% lower and the Nasdaq Composite fell 0.3%. While Trump has acknowledged that the tariffs may cause a short-term disruption, he has said that he is not concerned about the reaction of financial markets to his plans.